Hey guys, and welcome back to Rainbow Ink. Today is another Camp Half-Blood Friday, and we are sorting today. And I promise, the movie that characters that we're gonna sort from, I have not done yet, so we're not gonna have the same problem as we had last time. And today's movie that we are sorting its characters from is Wreck-It Ralph. We're also gonna do some characters from Wreck-It Ralph too. Real quick, if you hear any noises or any scratches or anything like that, it's Bear because he's coming in and out of my room. That's why I have my door open over there. So if you guys hear anything, it's probably Bear. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about sorting, I'm gonna sort characters from selected movies that I put into the Camp Half-Blood cabins. It's similar to how people sort characters into the Hogwarts houses, but it's Camp Half-Blood instead of Hogwarts, and it's also Percy Jackson instead of Harry Potter. So there's that. I'm wearing my hoodie today. I do have cards here like I always do. Let's go through them real quick like we always do. Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Ares, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, Hermes, Dionysus, and then my other cabin card, aka 13 through 20, just for instance, Iris, Hypno, Nemesis, Nike, Hebe, just for instance. I don't think, did I say that in order? I don't know if I did or didn't say that in order. Those guys are all together is because I didn't want to make extra cards. Now, the reason why we are also going to add in characters from the second film is similar to the Black Cauldron video that I made a year ago. There's a video right up there for you. That will also be in the description below. Where I didn't sort the main character, and we are going to do a similar fashion here where I'm not going to sort Ralph. When going over these characters, I do try and put a game plan in mind, trying to get me in the mind space of where I think they should go. And Ralph, first thought was maybe Ares, but he's not into war. Yeah, he wrecks things because Wreck-It Ralph, his name, stuff like that, but I don't think he's Ares. He's not into war, and he's really not in the other ones too. There could be a saying he could go into Nike because his original goal in the first film was to get a medal to prove that he wasn't a villain, to get victory, to get love and admiration, but I don't think that would qualify him too much as Nike either. So we are not sorting Wreck-It Ralph today, even though he is the namesake of technically both films. So there's that. That can be your guys' job. You guys can tell me in the comments below where you think Ralph should go in the Percy Jackson cabins. And so you guys can yell at me in the comments below for not adding him too. So there's that. Now I do believe on the list of characters that I do have, I believe I have sorted one character before in my original 3 sorting videos of just random Disney characters. When we get to that character, there'll be a card right up there and also in the link description below if you guys want to check it out and see where I sorted that character originally. I probably won't talk as much about that character and go in depth that character. I'll say which one it is when we get to him or her. So there's that. But anyways, let's jump right in and start not with Ralph, because no Ralph. Our first character, who is also a protagonist and main character in both ones, even though her name is not on the movie, which is Vanellope Von Sweet. Now, I will admit, I was thinking about also taking Vanellope out of this as well, but I decided against it to put her in this because potentially there is a argument saying, oh, Hebe because she's a child, but she doesn't age, period, because she's a video game character. So I don't think that's enough evidence. And the only other thing maybe I could think of was Hermes because she wanted to be a racer and that was her goal. It was in her coding, literally, by the end of the movie. And racers go fast, or they gotta go fast, or something like that, win the race, because she isn't always about oh, I need to win this race, or anything like that. She's not into rainbow, she's not into death, she's not into alcohol. So the only other one that I was able to think about is Hermes because of the race article of racers are fast, their cars, they gotta go fast. So part of me wants to put her in Hermes, even though most of the time Hermes kids are put in there because of stealing and and a messenger and stuff like that, because Hermes gotta be fast to be the messenger of the gods. And I guess for the moment, I am gonna put her in Cabin 11 Hermes. You guys can yell at me in the comments below, but for the moment, I believe she should go into Hermes because of the racing thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there was any racers in the Percy Jackson world that were the son or daughter of Hermes, Hermes and they were a racer. They were NASCAR or whatever. That would be fun. Okay, next up, I saw this character before already in the first 3 ones, which is Felix Jr. And immediately, I already know where I want to put him, which is in Cabin 9, Hephaestus. My mind has not changed at all when it came to this character. His name is literally Fix-It Felix, and of course Jr. He has a magical golden hammer that fixes things. That's what his job is literally in his game, is to fix the messes that Ralph makes. So, Hephaestus are usually the inventors, the fixers, the stuff like that. They literally have tools as their symbol. This is literally a hammer. Come on. Our next character, and hopefully I'm saying her name right, Sergeant Calhoun. She's Felix's love interest, and also she's from the game Hero's Duty, and she's literally in the game a sergeant. So my brain's immediately going towards either Athena or Ares. But no offense in the first one, she's like a shoot first, ask questions later kind of gal. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Ares. But it doesn't mean she's not smart. So it's conflicting very much with each other. But she also has like this straight out path of what we need to do to track down the Cybic bugs, and to make sure they're eradicated in her game, and also to make sure they get the one that landed in Sugar Crush. And yeah, so both go hand in hand, and I don't fully know, because she's like the tough as nails character. Like, that's literally what she's in her bio, saying that she's tough as nails, that she's a leader, she doesn't take crap from anyone. Part of me wants to lean more towards Ares because of that than Athena. Not saying Athena kids can be like that, but still, I think I'm leaning more towards Ares for that motion. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but you guys can let me in the comments below saying how she should have probably gone in Athena instead, but I'm gonna put her in Cabin 5 Ares. So there's that. Alright, our next character is our villain from the first film, which is King Candy, or Turbo, whichever you wish to say. Now, when I thought of this character, immediately 2 separate gods came to mind, or I should say goddesses, either Nike or Hera. Hera because it's mainly him being sneaky and also conniving, but looking back and thinking on it, I might choose Nike because he wanted to be the best. He wanted to be the ruler. He wanted to say like, oh, I'm the best racer. Like competition. He literally, when another racing game popped up and like stole his attention, he literally went into it and tried to like get more attention from it. And when he went to Sugar Rush, he took out Vanellope's code, took out Vanellope's system, and like made him like the center point of everything. He wanted to be told that like he was the best racer. So with that logic, I'm gonna put him in Cabin 17 Nike. Now, these next characters do come from the second film. I added them in because we're not doing Ralph to make up for it. So our next character is Knowsmore. I think we already know where he's going. He's literally like the dictionary kind of guy, the search engine. So, Athena. Okay, so next character is Shang. My original thought, kind of in a way, was putting her in Nike as well. The main reason why I thought about putting her in there was because of her car and like wanting to keep her car safe and like not let anyone get it kind of way. Like that's her trophy, that's her prize sort of thing, because all in all, she is a good person, and I have no clue where I would put her otherwise, because maybe in Hermes again because of the racing particle of wanting to go fast again and stuff like doesn't want her car stolen. That's like her baby, her prize possession. Like she definitely wouldn't bring her car around the Hermes kids, I know that. But like she doesn't rub it in your face that she won or that she's that competitive in a way like most Nike kids are, because she doesn't like want to get vengeance. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. I also know of her like being kind of like tough as nails driver. It's very ironic to note that we have a tough as nails leader on the battlefield and a tough as nails leader in driving in her group. She is the leader. So that's very weird and ironic in the two movies. So she doesn't really like losing. She wants victory because her skills are finally put to test when Vanellope comes along and like stuff like that. But she is a good person. She doesn't like rub it in your face or anything. She just doesn't like blues either. So I guess kind of like King Candy, I'm gonna put Shang in Cabin 17 Nike. You guys can yell at me in the comments below. I don't know anymore. Now it's time for our final character, and I debated on whether or not to put this character in because part of me didn't want to because of her stupid name, because I think her name's really stupid, which is Yes with 3 S's. She's the algorithm of their version of YouTube, which is BuzzTube. Really? So that means she's gotta be hecka smart, but also she knows like what's in and what's not, and like it's like kind of like a fashionista in sort of a way with her many different outfits. So I'm either at a crossroads between Athena or Aphrodite. Athena, because as the algorithm, she's gotta be smart with numbers and like also not care when you get like negative comments. She's the algorithm. But on the flip side with Aphrodite, she is like a little Miss Popular kind of in a way, almost, and like Miss Fascinating, and she knows like what's in, what's not, and also like deal with those hate comments. And I feel like Aphrodite kids like will like take those hate comments and take them off their chest. Like I hate saying this, but I think of Aphrodite kids as almost like the mean girls. Even though I know Piper's not like that, I know some other Aphrodite kids are not like that and stuff like that, but still. But she knows her stuff. She knows like what's in, what's not, and I feel like Aphrodite kids would probably know that more than Athena kids. I definitely would fire me. I don't know what's in and what's not. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do, which is very ironic because I don't think I've put anyone in this cabin in a while, which I'm gonna put her in cabin 10 Aphrodite. Aphrodite kids can be smart. Piper was smart to an extent, of course, but still, you get my point. And yeah, she would probably rule Aphrodite's cabin. Knowing her attitude and stuff like that. So, that was her last character. I know I didn't do every single character from the first film, and I know I didn't do every single character from the second film. Literally, I only put 3 from the second film to make up with no Ralph. Any character that I did miss, tell me in the comments below where you think they should go. Like for Ralph, for instance, where would Ralph go? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. Any of the characters that I did sort today, and you think they should have gone someplace else, again, tell me in the comments below. I like reading your guys' comments on like different perspectives and everything else. I absolutely love that. I love commenting back to you guys too. And yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Last video right there, subscribe beneath me, and also sorting videos of any of the movies I've done is up there. Also will be in the link description below with a Percy Jackson playlist. And I'll see you guys next time here on Rainbow Link. Bye.